Good afternoon and welcome to Real Chicks Rock Presents Real Discussions. I'm your host for today, Michelle Dosberg, and I'm super excited. Stop laughing. My guest is laughing already. I'm always excited to be here, but today is a very special conversation that I'm going to have with Ramon Rawsoul. I just want to thank everyone, all of the new listeners that are listening and sharing and liking. For those of you the first time that are joining us, I just want to give you a little background about what Real Chicks Rock is all about. It's all about the empowerment of women, and we do it through various different vehicles and platforms. We do it through community service. We do it through the arts. We do it through mentoring and public speaking. The arts platform is something that I've been taking a love to for the past couple of years because I've had the opportunity to have informative people and artistic people here talking with me. And so today is no different. Today, Conversation with Ramon Rawsoul. I want to welcome him. Welcome, Ramon.
Thank you for having me. Greetings.
Oh man, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. We Ramon and I know each other outside here, so this is not the first time we're having conversations. So we're gonna be a little silly today.
A lot of silly.
So forgive us. We're gonna start laughing and get right away. So Ramon, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Only one and only.
Oh, well, you're pushing it already. Don't start. Born and raised there?
Yes, born and raised.
Southside, Chicago? Or
Southside.
All day.
All day.
So what was your neighborhood like as a kid growing up in the South Side of Chicago?
So early on, it was picture good times.
Really?
Like we didn't live in the projects. We lived right across the street from these projects, but we had like this courtyard building. And next to it was this another building that got tore down, so that was our playground.
Really?
So like Fat Albert, like we made toys out of everything.
Okay.
And then as I got a little older, we I guess about 11 or 12, my parents moved me out to the suburbs.
Okay.
And that was like total like think Alpharetta or something.
Really?
Like
Okay.
Yeah, very, very, very not looking like where I came from.
So was it change for you?
Big change.
Big change.
Hard adjustment.
Really?
Oh yeah, because I came from a neighborhood where I had to fight all the time. So when I got to this new neighborhood,
right,
that's not how they resolve issues.
They talked it out.
They talked it out. And my first thought was, let's be sweet.
Yeah.
My mom had to put me to like, okay, we have to do that
You
anymore.
have to do that no more.
Right.
So it was a change. So what was it? Music playing in your house as a kid, South Side of Chicago, and then moving to the burbs. What?
Oh yeah, my parents were the. You remember, you're my age range. My parents were the Friday night, fish and spaghetti, and everybody goes to someone else's house, and all the kids get stuck in that one room.
Yeah.
And then you have to play with the host kids' toys. Yeah, that was my family. So, and then you can always hear the music in the background.
Yeah.
That still had records. So I think that's where my love of music came because I saw it early. Yeah.
So in the suburbs, how was it for you there? Did you make new friends musically, or just how was it? How did you adapt?
Believe it or not, no. It's four of us that still run together today. So
Really?
I met them when I was 10, and I'm in my 40s now. We still run together.
Wow.
No, we weren't. We connected on sports and on being black men or black young men in a predominantly white area, and we connected on just getting in trouble. Yeah, we were mischievous.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how did you make it from Chicago to Atlanta?
I actually came down here to go to school.
Okay.
And ended up staying.
Okay. What school did you go to?
I came down to go to Clark, but I went to Georgia State.
Okay. All right. So doing the college thing here, then you just decided to say why? Because seemed like a black mecca. Just things were popping, or what? What was it like?
I think it was the weather, of
Okay.
course.
Right.
You from up top?
Yeah.
Understand the weather. Even then, I knew about the cost of living.
Mm-hmm.
It was cheaper, but more importantly, it was a black mecca. I remember first getting down here and going to the West End and seeing billboards on light poles inviting you to like open sessions to talk and learn. And I'm in the Shrine of the Black Madonna, the bookstore. I'm like, now this is a bookstore.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons I say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so a lot of diversity here. You've seen a lot of people that look like you, a lot of professionals. Things are going on. What was the music like, Ramon? Then?
So if I think back, let's see. I remember how I got introduced to the music scene in Atlanta. My roommates were cool with a member of Arrested Development.
Okay.
Who invited us out to second Saturday at Earwax, and they gave me an introduction to Kemet, and I just started following Kemet. And then once you get into our scene here in London, once you follow one, then you'll learn about the others.
Right.
So that was my first party down here, Earwax. I don't know if you were down here.
I was here. Yeah. I was here as a record store.
Shout out to Jan.
Yeah.
For doing that. Yeah, so that was my first, and then of course you moved on over to Yin Yang and Kaya. And Yin Yang
now is what? Apache Cafe, see?
Hollow Ground in Atlanta.
There you go.
Hollow Ground.
There you go. You got to build it up so people can know. So Earwax and Yin Yang. So that was your first party, getting exposed to the party or nightlife here in Atlanta. What kind of music played? Do you remember?
Yeah, they were playing house.
Okay.
House that was house in the 90s.
Okay, yeah, so it was good.
They were representing.
Yeah,
definitely.
Party scene was big, and it was swelling. A lot of people coming through.
Yeah, because you had those three, and you had Nomenclature, and then the late night scene was really big back then. So late nights were big.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good introduction as well.
All right. So now you running with some people, just doing the party scene, just checking it out. When did you decide that you wanted to be a DJ or start DJ?
So I've been listening to this music since '84.
Okay.
Still in my parents' records.
Okay.
Just collecting records, but I never wanted to be a DJ. I was always a dancer. I was actually like our mutual friend Soul. I was one of the circle dancers, believe it or not. Never trust a DJ who can't dance, right?
That's right.
And then I guess going to parties and not hearing what I thought I wanted to hear from a couple different people. No diss. Just I would have played this. I think I want to hear this song. Okay. And so I just tried my hand, and my best friend, believe it or not, I didn't have any money to buy no turntables, and my best friend actually gave me the money to buy my first set of turntables.
Okay.
And I credit her with helping me start my career.
Wow.
And so I just started practicing, and then there was a place called Important Underground, and we used to do late nights in the junkyard. I don't know if you remember that spot. Oh, my goodness.
In the junkyard?
And it was a junkyard, and it was a building. My man, Rise, he actually gave us our first shot. So Ryan Edwards, DJ B, was playing. They used to have open table Sundays. And they were like, you can come out on Sunday. Everybody got an hour to rock out.
Nice.
And B like, come on, rock out with me. And I'm out there. And me and B both. I'm sorry, B. We both out there train wrecking.
On vinyl?
We sounded like of course. But it was Sunday. It was only a few people out there. And that was the beginning of my career.
Really?
Yeah. So like 2005.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it was a while ago. So you're doing the Sunday thing. You got some records, you got vinyl, you spinning. You're a regular on that situation, or?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, every open table I was there.
You was there.
Yeah, trying to get that experience, trying to get some time behind the tables. Yeah, and then I came to Kai and Cullen and Kemet were holding MJQ down at that time.
Yes.
And I asked Kai could I play, and he pretty much in Kai way kind of just kind of brushed me off like, yeah, whatever. and so Cullen used to let me into MJQ free, and I would sit in DJ booth and just watch Cullen and Kai and sometimes Kemet, and that's how I got to know Kai. And then going to the record store, of course, he was working at Satellite at the time, so Kai would always get our records. And I don't remember what the conversation was, but Kemet in his older brotherly way was like, yo, start your own. But he was like, start your own. So I started a party. Which is the party I still do now, called the Gathering. So 2005, I started the Gathering as a late night. So it was on the first Saturday. And Kai hooked up with Kai, asked Kai to be my resident. They would leave MJQ and bring everybody over to the junkyard.
Wow.
And we would go to about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
The junkyard.
That's what it was.
The junkyard.
Yeah. So it was a late night. So that's how I got my name in London, throwing late nights.
Okay. So your party started at what, like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning?
Started about 1.
1.
And we go to about 7 or 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every first Saturday.
Every first Saturday.
In the junkyard.
In the junkyard. Yeah. Yeah.
That's heavy.
It is.
That's heavy.
It is.
Did you have guest DJs come through at that time, or was it just really you and Kai just banging it out?
It was mostly me and Kai, a few local DJs, but nobody really big.
Okay.
I didn't really start doing guests until I took it. We got busted eventually. because late nights are illegal.
Yeah.
We eventually got busted, and so we had the bright idea. Myself and Rise and a couple of my webbers out of Patrick and Stephanie. We decided we're going to go and buy our own spot. So we went and found a spot and leased it out and created another late night spot.
Wow.
Right up under the police's nose. It was
right
by the police station.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that for like 2 years, and that's when I started bringing guests.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think my first guest was Jovan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had Jovan there, we had Rich Medina there, a few other people there. I can't escape me, but it was crazy. It was a crazy environment. Yeah.
Why late nights are illegal? I never knew that.
Because you're selling liquor.
Oh.
And it's everything's supposed to close at 3, and
you pushing it like till 6, 7.
Correct. Yes.
Risk taking. Taking risks early.
You already know, right?
Taking risks early.
Yes.
So that's going on. So now I'm assuming at this point now you got a following because you got this party going on.
Small,
all right. Yeah, because everybody can't do 7, right? So it was really the dancers, right? So
Correct.
people come in that knew what kind of music they can expect and that
Correct.
type of thing. So energy's good. Everybody's sweating, dancing, going on until 6 or 7 in the morning. So when did you decide to move that party to the time that it's going now?
When we got busted there too. I mean, that's the inevitable. It's going to happen with late nights.
Yeah, you're going to get busted.
So we stopped for a while. I'd say maybe 6 months, and then I was like, you know what, I got to go the legal route. Okay. And the reason, other thing I left out, but the gathering started in January. House in the Park started in September.
Okay.
So as the years moved on, I was becoming House in the Park. Maybe within year 3, I was starting to get more notoriety from the city. I knew I couldn't continue to do the gathering illegally.
Those illegals.
Exactly. Couldn't continue to do that.
Because you're on the city radar now,
exactly.
So you can't.
Exactly.
You got to behave yourself.
Correct.
So so now the gathering's going on and this party and everything is happening late night. Talk to me about the conception of how.
So, in every interview I've ever done, I got to give credit. I'm from Chicago. Yes. So, we used to do this party, or they used to do this party at the Point in Hyde Park.
Okay.
And it wasn't called what it's called now, but eventually morphed into Chosen Few Picnic.
Gotcha.
So, of course, that's where I got the idea. Party in the park. But that's the idea. That was the seed. But, doing late nights and seeing people. You remember in MJQ was completely dark, so you never could see anyone. You would never recognize anyone during the daytime. And so during late nights, it was the same concept. It's dark. People are under the influence.
Yeah,
I just want to see, what do these people look like during the daytime?
Really?
And let's party in the open air and the fresh air. And so it was a combination of those two things that made me start House in the Park.
Really?
Yeah.
So the first time you did it was in September of the first year you did the gathering, right?
Yes.
So what were your obstacles or challenges in trying to get that party started, at least from the city perspective? Because, right, you have to get a permit. Was it any resistance?
No, but it was so small then we didn't have any resistance. Okay. However, I'm a man who likes to cross my T's and dot my I's. Okay. So they tell you in the permit, keep it on your person at all times. So the first year, we had a police officer. We had a neighborhood. It was in Callan Park.
Okay.
And, that's a very, very tight-knit community. And they tried to shut us down literally on the hour. And
really?
The police, I actually became friends with that police officer because she was coming every hour. Turn it down. I was like, I got a permit. And then when the shift changed, here comes the new guy. Turn it down. I'm like, I got a permit. So we knew we weren't wanted there. So we only did one there.
Okay. What time did it start? Was it a 12?
It was always noon.
Noon to like 8?
Yeah, always. We haven't changed that. The first year we had several. Every DJ had an hour. Okay. So the same 4 DJs now, but we had other DJs.
Okay. All right. Good turnout that day?
150 people.
Not bad.
That's not bad for your first time.
That's not bad for your first time. No. That's at the Footprint.
There it is.
So, so now this is your first outdoor event. So now you're dealing with sound, dealing with logistics, right?
Let me tell
cops, permit.
Exactly. That's how Kai got involved. I asked Kai, did he want to DJ with me? And he said, yeah. And then I asked him, could he afford to rent a generator? So Kai paid the $85 to rent the generator from Home Depot. We all kind of handed up equipment, Rise's turntables, I don't know, probably Kai's mixer, Harry Connick had speakers. I mean, it was piecemeal. It definitely was piecemeal together.
How many DJs had that first one?
I think it was 8 of us.
8. You had 8 DJs. It was like you and all your friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody got an hour.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what's crazy is that that was my first time meeting Tyrone Francis because he happened to be down here for a party with DJ Punch and T Groove, and they lobbied us, and Kemet gave up half of his 1 hour set to let Tyrone Francis pay him.
Right?
Yeah, that's a little known fact. No, most people don't know Tyrone Francis actually played House in the Park. I don't think Tyrone remembers that.
Man, shouts out to Tyrone Francis.
I know, man. Cool dude.
He's a good guy. Yeah. Man, that's awesome. Yeah. So when you did this one, Ramon, the very first one, and you sit back and you reflect on it, like probably later that night or the next day, did you think you had something at that point?
Not at all.
No, not
at all. I just, all right, we done. Let's keep moving to the next thing. I had no idea.
Really?
I didn't even think it was going to happen again, to be quite honest.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're doing the gathering, right? You're still doing that. That's your monthly. So what sparked in you next year to say, let's try to do this again in the park?
Like around June, people start asking, you gonna do that thing again? And so I go to Kai, I'm like, I guess we got to do it again. I can honestly say that where House in the Park is today was not intentional.
Really?
No, it was not a vision. I won't take credit for it. It was not a vision. It was just, we stumbled on this, and we grew personally as businessmen with the event growing. Yeah. But we stumbled on this. I had no idea.
Was it called Park on the first year?
It was.
So it was always that.
It's always
the name was that.
Yes.
But you didn't really think it was going to be what it is.
No.
All right. So the people come to you and say, "Ramon, come on, do this again," right?
Correct.
So it's June. So you figure. So why Labor Day weekend? Why was it always around that weekend?
It never changed. I think we did Labor Day weekend because it was a holiday.
Yes.
And you knew Monday
you got off.
So you didn't want to do 4th of July because I don't really like 4th of July. Plus, it's too hot in July.
Too hot.
It's too hot in July.
It's too hot.
The next holiday is like, oh, if we do it and it's a Monday, people will show up.
Yes.
So we can do it on a Sunday.
Nice.
It's Labor Day. So that's how we.
That's how you did it.
It actually worked out.
Yeah. So you moved from Candler Park. Year 2, where were you for?
We go to Perkinson. With my people.
Tell us about Perkinson. How was it that year?
Perkinson was cool. We chose Perkinson because it had that nice pavilion, the topography of the park, the nice hills, the road. It had bathrooms.
That's important.
Yes. It had basketball courts. It had all these amenities.
Yeah. You was doing it up.
We doing it up. Oh, this is
Year 2.
What
were the numbers like for you then? How many was it?
Maybe 500.
Maybe. So we go from 150 to possibly 5.
Correct.
Year 2.
Correct.
Word spreading around. No such thing as social media then, right?
No social media then.
So this was
there may have been MySpace back then.
Okay.
But we weren't using it. We were still handing out flyers. We were still printing and street teaming it.
I heard that.
Yes.
You street teamed the first one or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Moves Music, Satellite Records.
Yeah.
Cars outside of parties.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were out there.
12 to 8. So how many DJs for year 2?
It dropped down.
To like 6 or 2?
Yeah, actually it was 6. It was us 4, the regular 4, Michael Allen.
All right.
Mike was hot then. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Michael Allen.
I know, right? You know, Mike was hot. You know, you got to get the irons while they're hot. Yeah. And then Glenn Underground. But Glenn missed his flight, so he ended up not showing up.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So it was just us 4 and then that made 5.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it was year 3 is when we dropped down to just us 4.
And why just the 4?
You know, I chose these guys purposely. Kai was the guy who was pulling my records at Satellite.
Yes.
And Kai's in essence, my silent minority business partner. Kemet, even then, was Atlanta's favorite DJ. Even then. Shout out to my man, my big brother Kemet.
Right,
and then Salah has always had the bougie crowd, if I may say. You know what I'm talking about. If Jezebel has a party or Vogue has a party, they're calling Salah.
Ooh. Okay.
Even back then.
All right.
He just was a tastemaker. So I felt like that covered all realms and all aspects. So that's why I chose him. And so after year 2, I felt like the 4 of us could handle it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're at Perkerson Park.
We're still at Perkerson.
Year 3.
Yeah.
So what are the numbers like that day?
I would say maybe 750.
Okay, so we growing now.
Yeah, we growing. It's at this point, we kind of looking at ourselves like, yeah, we kind of got something now. These numbers keep going up. We kind of got something. But again, it wasn't purposeful.
It wasn't purposeful.
There was no intention.
I can't believe that.
Look, I'm being honest.
I know, because I'm thinking about how it is today. We're going to get there. So we're at Perkerson Park for how many years now?
We do Perkerson from year 2 to year 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
just busted on out.
Yeah. We outgrew Perkerson.
Mm-hmm.
We outgrew Perkerson. We broke the toilets.
Did he say that?
I did. Listen, when you have so many people that you overflow a main an industrial toilet, it's time to go. Yeah.
So what were your numbers like then? Roughly.
We probably in 2000.
Wow, when you left Perkerson.
Yeah.
So then you leave there and you go to where? Grant Park?
Yeah.
Why Grant Park?
Grant Park was always our dream.
Really?
Yeah, it was always our dream. We just didn't know when we were going to get there. We got there sooner than we thought we would. And going to Grant Park that first year was nerve-wracking.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this.
Right.
But Grant Park was our dream, and we had to go because we bursted out of the seams.
Perkerson.
Yeah, so first year Grant Park was challenging because that neighborhood was a little more active in the decision making process. They have a conservancy.
Okay.
Unlike Perkerson.
Right.
So we met some different challenges, but we made it happen.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Numbers still growing. How many people roughly?
So the first year Grant, I would say the numbers were constant.
Okay.
But I think that the location of Grant, being that it's right off an expressway, it's right next to a zoo. It's one exit from downtown.
Yeah.
You got all what we call the looky-loos. The people who just
looky-loos. What is that?
People who just kind of stroll through there and they're looking. What is this?
Oh, the looky-loos.
They're dancing. I feel the beat.
So the looky-loos.
The looky-loos, and we definitely think that, and at that time, social media had started to get popular. So between the location, the social media, and the looky-loos, and it was becoming the cool thing to do. I mean, now we're in year 7, so we kind of establishing ourselves.
Yeah.
So the numbers, I don't remember what the numbers grew, but they definitely grew like the second year. So year 8, the numbers grew, and that's why we were like.
And I remember it being extremely pleasant. In the sense of, the pavilions were key. That's
because when we started, we were only doing one pavilion. And that pavilion wasn't even like packed out. Right. And we were only using a very small footprint of the park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as you know, that changed.
It changed. I think I came into the scene the next year because you had people in the second pavilion.
Yes.
So, and that felt more of the family space where parents were dancing with their kids.
Correct.
In circles, and people were breathing and dancing over there. And then in pavilion number 1, where it felt like that's where the heads dwell.
Yes.
The people that got their life, like, the dancers and stuff. And I was like, wow.
No, that pavilion, the first pavilion where the DJs are, that's like Mad Max and Beyond or Thunderdome. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you gotta have your warrior gear on to come up in here. You know what I mean? Because you got people like Deborah and Rodney who are like, look, this is my space, and if you're not gonna dance, you need to move. No looky-loos in that pavilion.
None at all. And
Let's get it.
Every piece of space is danceable. So now,
including the tables.
The tables. People dancing on the tables. It's just, but the energy in there, Ramon, is just, it's almost undescribable.
It is.
It's undescribable, and I'm thankful for social media because people have captured some great footage.
Yes.
In trying to emulate the feeling or the vibration that's in there. We're sweating. The music is just euphoric, and people are just getting along. It's just incredible. It's like a Woodstock, and I've never been to Woodstock, but it just feels like so filled with love and communal. Would you not agree?
If I was there, if we were there at Woodstock, I think that's a close comparison.
You know, and not in a bad way, not the hippie thing or anything. I just think just the music is drawing the people together.
Agreed. But that's what makes this music that we play so great is that, you know, someone asked me in an interview before, why do I love house music? This is the one music that does not discriminate based upon race,
that's true,
color, sexuality, or age.
Right.
You see everyone at our parties.
Yeah, you do.
I've seen 70-year-old people with tuxedos coming in, you know, like, let's get it. You know, coming from their boring event, coming to our event.
Right.
So
Right. And the thing is, even though it's called House in the Park, you guys, you allow your DJs to play whatever they like. Is that right?
Correct. There's no format. We do not collide. We do not collaborate on what we're gonna play. That's the beautiful thing, because all four of us, while we run together, these are my guys.
Right.
I never even have to worry about, is Kemet gonna play the same thing I want to play, or is Salah gonna play the same thing I want to play. Right. There may be one or two songs that are hot that year that they get you first because they played before us, but there's no worries about that. So yeah, they can play whatever they want. You know, do your thing. Yeah,
there's definitely 4 different styles.
Correct.
With you guys. I want to talk about the lineup a little bit. Has it always been Salah opening and then Kemet, then you, and then?
No, actually they alternate. We started off with them alternating years.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, they always alternated years. And no, I take that back. Like year 3 to 4 or 5, I think I opened up.
Did you?
Open up my own party.
Yeah, how did that feel?
I mean, I felt like I hadn't paid my dues yet. I mean, let's just be real. I hadn't paid my dues
to open.
So I had no. I mean, the rookie DJ always opens, and so it was probably, I think it was year 5 that I decided to go third.
Okay.
And Kemet was like, yeah, you ready?
Okay.
Do it. It's your party.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Because that's theoretically the prime time spot.
It is.
Yeah.
That's that 4 to 6 hour.
You already know. That's when everyone is. If you're gonna be there, that's when you're there.
That is the hot hour.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I mean,
very smart move, Ramon. Strategic move. Your party.
In my party.
You get the hottest hour.
Correct.
4 to 6. Yeah.
Right. And then also Kai just knows how to close that event down. He is going to bring something every year. Yeah. They're like, he played that?
Yeah. And
it's always at that, right when the sun's going down and people are still sweaty. And you know.
I love, shouts out to Kai, I'll say. I like Kai. I tell Kai all the time. He's I heard Nabani call him the prime minister, and that just kind of sticks with me.
Oh, man.
So I call him the prime minister, too. It's something about that gentleman. I don't know, the emergence of the vinyl that he has, the way he thinks. It's just a very unique experience every time he gets on.
Yes.
Every year.
Yes.
And you don't know what bag he's going to come out of. No. What I'm tickled about is that I like to see you guys dancing up there.
And we all do it. Salah, Kemet, myself, and Kai. Yeah.
Those are hands up. And so I'm really, really tickled. It's just a really good thing. But yes, you're absolutely right. With him being like your anchor person and closing it, it's really different. Kemet brings a different style to it. Like we're singing, we're smiling. It's just a hands up kind of deal. Salah plays some of the things that he's produced, just more of an Afro soul. It's just a different kind.
Correct.
A vibe every 2 hours. You just don't know what you're going to expect.
But yet, what's great about it is a different vibe because we all have different styles.
Yes.
But they still sing, they still weave together.
Yes, they do.
So there's not highs and lows of the day.
Yes.
Except for attendance, but the music is still constant.
Yeah, and I don't even know if the attendance ever gets low. You know, each year it just seems to get more and more.
Oh, well, the numbers are growing. I mean, when I say attendance, I mean like, of course, at 12 o'clock, there's not as many people on the dance floor at 4 o'clock.
That's true.
But, you know, it's funny to go back to your point. They used to alternate, and then we felt like that wasn't fair. So we came with whomever opens will play 12 to 1, and then that second person will get a 2-hour set, and then that last person who may have played to a empty dance floor, they get that 3 to 4 o'clock. Now it's getting thick now. So now everyone gets a chance to get all of that energy.
I know.
So we all
that
treat
was
it fairly.
nice. Yeah,
smart.
That's a good move. That's a good move. So we're swelling now in Grand Park. It's it's nice though. The Pavilions is nice. The sound is on point. Everything is great. And then people are starting to come out there as early as what, like 6 in the morning?
So I'm at the park at 4:30, and literally, which is why you don't see me Saturday night, because I'm at home trying to pack this truck.
Yeah.
So I'm at the park at 4:30, and every year there's somebody who beats me there. And I'm just like, yo.
Right. In the dark. We're wearing these little headlights
so we can see, because Grand Park is pitch black at that
Grand
time.
Park has no lights.
And I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
It's 4:30.
Yeah.
They're taking out that space.
Are they people that you know or just know?
It's been years I've known the people. It's been years I've never seen them before.
Wow.
Yeah. They're there.
With the tents and the whole thing, trying to get in.
They trying to get their spot.
4:30 in the morning.
Ridiculous.
It's pitch black.
It's pitch black. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are you doing at 4:30? You just kind of going through the grounds, just making sure.
No.
What's on your mind?
Oh man, I'm setting the boundaries for where we're going to be at.
Okay.
I'm claiming the VIP space.
Gotcha.
I am unloading the truck with all of the supplies for the day. Got to get those. Got to get that sound loaded in. It's a lot of sound we bring in, and so the sound guys there. So we're just getting everything done.
You got volunteers with you that time as well?
No,
not that early.
No, it's me and normally my son and I mean, it's volunteers, but these are my friends.
Yeah, I hear you.
Not the true volunteers. I wouldn't ask anyone to be there that early.
How many volunteers you roughly have each year?
Oh, that's so.
Because well, I mean, there's people giving out water, right? You got people holding down the water table,
correct?
Right, because it's a festival. It's considered a festival.
Yes, thank you for bringing it up.
Okay.
It is considered a festival.
Okay.
I think because we're so personable that people miss that we go through the same scrutiny from the city of Atlanta that the Peachtree Roll Race, the Atlanta Jazz Fest, Music Midtown, Shake Your Knees. We go through the same thing with just not the money and without the staff. Right. So yes, it is a festival.
It's a festival.
And we have to follow a lot of rules.
Now, is it deemed a festival because of the number of participants or attendees?
That is correct.
That's what it is.
That is correct.
So you've hit a certain number, so now you're knighted a festival, so you got to go through the red tape every year.
Correct. Even
though you've gotten an award. Don't you get a House in the Park Day?
Yes, we got a proclamation from Caesar Mitchell, who was the president of the city council. Okay. And so the Sunday before Labor Day is House in the Park Day every year from here on out.
You see that? So you got a day, but you still got to go through the red tape.
Everyone goes through the red tape.
Everybody got to go through the red tape. So you're a festival. So I was talking about the volunteers because it's staged pretty. It seems pretty efficient, right? When you come into the park, the pavilions are there. The sound is going through. The sound is good. You can hear it from the street, right? From
Boulevard.
From the boulevard, and then you have stacks of water. Is that donated and people just give it?
It has been in the years
because it's festival. Absolutely. So you got to make sure we're hydrated out there.
That's one of the laws.
So you got the volunteers are giving everybody the water, making sure everybody's cool, and then they're inside just when we're doing donations and things like that, and just kind of walking around, answering questions, because people don't know where the bathrooms are, and then you got food trucks and vendors. This is like a big thing.
It is.
And you didn't envision none of this.
I did not.
All right. I just want to go on record with this.
I did not.
You did not.
We MacGyvered that thing. we learned and we grew on the fly.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And it's growing.
But yeah, because once we left Perkerson, which was in maybe considered Southwest Atlanta.
Yeah.
Kind of hidden.
Right.
Once you got to Grant, now you're on Broadway.
Yeah.
You're in front of everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you weren't crossing your T's and dotting your I's, you better be doing it now.
You better do it.
Because everyone's looking. So any shortcuts that may have been taken, we couldn't take them anymore.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So last year, I want to talk about last year. Last year was incredible as it relates to the number of people that was in that park.
Yeah.
So for the first time, we could not walk in the sidewalk.
I know.
In the park itself.
I know.
Typically, you could come out, get a little break, woosah, let me get this water and go see people in tents. Typically.
Correct.
Go check out vendors, get something to eat, support the whole vibe. When I tell you it took 20 minutes to get from Pavilion 1 to Pavilion 2 or maybe to get around the back.
Wow.
It was tight. And so much so it was like when I get to the Pavilion, I'm not leaving anymore.
Right.
So I didn't really get a chance to see who was out there, but it was just so many people. And I guess people look forward to it. So now it's a pun on words, bringing their house to the park, right? So now we got inflatable sofas and beds and lamps and generators and this. It's just a whole big thing now. Yeah. What's going on with that?
I just think that people are enjoying the vibe, and they went from let me just bring me a picnic basket and a blanket to like I'm bringing the whole house.
The whole house.
I've seen portable toilets out there with a little tent, little commode, and everything. I'm like, wow.
With toilet tissue.
Yes, absolutely. These people do it up.
Yeah.
These people do it
all day,
and I love it though. I think it's ingenious.
Okay.
We have one crew that comes out there. They lay out carpet and not tarp, but carpet.
Yeah, carpet.
And hammocks. And, I mean, they are comfortable.
They're coming.
Yes.
They're doing it. Yeah. So now this year is a little different because for the first time, you're charging for people to come to the park.
Yes.
And there was an early bird opportunity, and now we're past the early bird, but still, all in all, we're charging this year.
Correct.
So how did we get to this point in charging?
So may I go back a little bit?
Yes, please do, sir.
So most people don't know because I think business is business.
Yes.
But House in the Park has been funded by primarily me for the entire time. And so as the crowd grows, you talked about being a festival. They once you get to 2,000, you become a festival.
Yes, okay.
And as your numbers go up, you get different letters. They going up. So the highest you can get is A.
Okay.
So we were at C,
which
is pretty big. C is from like 10 to 20,000. So we were right on the cusp of going from C to B.
Okay.
But just the jump from D to C, it's so many requirements that you have to get. And so people think that, you got all these people and it's a good thing. Well, it's a good thing for the party.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing for the organization because you have to start doing more things. So every year, believe it or not, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but every year the donation, how we pass the bucket.
Yes.
Yes. And so the reported numbers every year from I would say year 9 to year 12, year 13, the reported numbers have been going up of what no one can tell you how many people are exactly there because there's no one counting. Right. But the police can give you a good idea. The reported numbers were going up, but the donations were going down.
Really?
Yes. So now the ends are meeting. The money that you make from the vending and the VIP, which is a new thing, combined with the donations is how the party was paid for. And I ate the bill for the whatever didn't meet, which is a lot. It's always a lot. But I budget for it. I work 2 jobs. I'm out there hustling. I take the gathering money. The gathering money is not my money. I roll that into House in the Park. Yeah, the fundraising money, all that. This is a year-long thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
So, the ends weren't meeting, but the numbers kept going up. So our requirements kept getting bigger. More officers. More garbage. Like just to clean up the park takes forever. It takes a lot of money to clean up the park. And we could no longer do that ourselves either. So anyway, last year, we knew that we were at a breaking point. We had to find a way to charge.
Okay.
So we were contemplating leaving Grant Park because you could not charge at Grant Park on that side. There's no way to capture the people. There's so many entries into that.
That is correct. That is correct.
And so they were going to do construction. They told us a long time ago, I would say before House in the Park last year, that they were going to be doing construction. They just didn't have a date.
Okay.
They tried to spring this on us in August of last year, and we almost had to cancel last year.
Really?
Yes. Our House in the Park 13 almost didn't happen.
What?
Yes. We partnered with Summer Shade and some neighborhood people to get them to delay the construction.
Okay.
Until after.
All right.
And so we were blessed. Yes. I mean, literally, they were trying to break ground August 24th.
No.
No, what are you doing?
No, can't happen.
Anyway, so we knew the construction that's happening now was coming.
Okay.
We just never knew when.
All right.
And you know how with construction, they always keep pushing days back, so you don't really take it serious until you go over there and you see that.
Yeah.
You see that big sign that says construction.
Yeah.
So that's how we got to where we are now. So we were actually going to move parks. We knew we wanted to move parks so we can go to a park that we could actually try to charge.
Okay. Is there such a thing in Atlanta?
There are a few parks that you can fence in.
Okay.
It's just a matter of how much fence do you want to get.
Okay.
And that's tough. That's an added expense.
And that's a cost. That's a huge cost.
It is. And then when you become a charge, or it's called ticketed and gated, you're still a festival, but now you got to deal with a whole nother set of people, and the money changes. It's actually more expensive.
Okay.
So for all the people who think we're trying to just make money, it costs money to make money. It costs money
to just do the event.
Correct.
Just to do the event.
Absolutely.
So now that you're not leaving Grant Park, for those that are listening, we're still going to be at Grant Park.
That is correct.
But we're going to be in another side, Ramon. Where are we going to be?
So we're going to be on the other side near the basketball courts.
Okay.
The recreation center. That's why we use the address of the recreation center. It's 537 Park Avenue.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to be on that side.
All right. And that's more of a controlled environment.
It'll be controlled when it's already kind of controlled, and we're going to add additional fencing to control it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So will it be enough room for us to get our life in there?
I think it will.
Okay.
The way we have it laid out, I think that you'll like it.
Okay.
It is some changes.
All right.
We need everyone to pack their patience.
Oh.
We need everyone to be understood.
Mike. He said, "Pack your patience."
Listen.
Because it's new. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be different.
If you did something new, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have some glitches.
Yeah.
Work with us. You worked with us before. You know, it's gonna be new. I think there's enough room, but here's what we're doing. We're capping the number. So we're gonna end up turning people away, I think.
Oh, snap, crackle,
so if
and
you don't
pop.
have those tickets.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
You may want to get them now.
Oh, snap. I don't think people knew that.
Yeah, we're going to cap it. Well, everything that's ticketed and gated, you only can fit so many people in a concert, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying people don't realize that because you're going to have the walk-ups, right? Like people are going to try to walk up. And can people buy a ticket at the gate?
They can.
See?
They can.
So let's use me as an example,
okay?
Right? Typically, I do my show. My show would be on that day. I'm not doing a live show. Fasten your seatbelts. We're going to do a replay because nobody works on that night. House on the Park Day. It's a national holiday. We don't do that, right?
That's it.
But let's say I was working and I bought a ticket. I bought the early bird tickets and I don't get there till 4 and you're capped out. I won't be able to get in.
No. If you have a ticket, you're good.
Okay.
I'm saying that unlike before when it was opening, as many people could come because the event, to your comment earlier, it took me probably 45 minutes to walk from the pavilion to walk my mom to the that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And so we have reported numbers of between 15 and 20,000. That's what they say it was last year. We're going to cut that number down. I won't release the number. We're going to cut that number down. And what that's going to do is it's going to let us grow naturally.
Okay.
So we're going to cut the number down. We're going to which will it will appease the neighborhood. First and foremost, it's going to appease the neighborhood.
Okay.
Secondly, it will give us a chance to almost do a in the restaurant business they call it like a dry run, so to speak. So we're gonna you have an opportunity to get tickets now, and I suggest you get them. I would not wait till the day of because somebody may get turned away.
Yeah, somebody may get turned away.
Yeah.
Now, because we're on a different side, Ramon, can people bring everything that they typically bring, like
absolutely?
Grills, tents?
We fought for that. We wouldn't. We had offers. Understand that this is we had offers from DeKalb County. We had offers from Clayton County. We chose to stay with the city of Atlanta because we wanted it to be convenient.
Okay.
You still can bring grills, but they only can be propane.
Okay.
No more of those big grills like you trying to sell something. We will. Michelle, you've seen it. Grill big as this couch. Bro, what you trying to do with that grill, man? Oh, it's for my friends. No, you trying to sell something.
Yeah, they doing fish and everything else.
Yeah. No, of course, no open flames, no propane. The fish fryers.
Yes.
You can bring grills of propane. That's nothing new. We changed. We got rid of charcoal a couple years ago.
Yes, you did.
It's dangerous, and people weren't adhering to the rules.
Understood.
You still can bring your tents, but again, they should be no larger than 10 by 10.
Gotcha.
They will be policed. And now, because it's ticketed and gated, now we have an extra set of eyes because now that department, the Parks and Recreation, will have their own set of people out there policing. So it's not just me. It's the city that will be doing a better job of policing. So don't try to sneak the 10 by 20 in because they're going to shut you down.
They're going to shut you down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 10 by 10s are fine. Now, if you want to bring 2 10 by 10s,
that's awesome.
next to each other.
That's okay.
You just solved the problem.
There you go. Then you got the big space.
Exactly. So that's the only thing that changed. We still will have a designated area that you can grill in and a designated area that you can't grill in because the city wants all the danger in one area, so to speak. Okay. We'll still have food vendors. We'll still have regular vendors. And the dance floor actually will be bigger.
Nice.
The dance floor will be bigger.
Nice.
I was just dealing with my sound guy last night. The sound is going to be bananas. So I don't think that you will feel a change because you don't know what to expect. Right. And I know that's causing anxiety. We get emails and text messages every day. Yes. What about this? And I promise you, we're going to be efficient. And towards the end of August, we're going to flood you with the information because if we do it now, Michelle, you and I know that it'll get lost.
They'll get lost. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to do it now. But towards the last 2 weeks of before the event, we'll flood you. You'll get tired of us. Yeah. Emails and social media.
Yeah. Because right now, when you go over there, the area looks scary. It looks like House in the Park's not going to happen because of all the construction where you used to reside.
Exactly. You're right.
Where you used to reside.
Correct.
So it's very important that you remain informative just to tell us.
Absolutely.
And set expectations like everything's going to be the same. It's just that, and we're going to be on a different part of the park.
Absolutely.
But the vibe is going to still be the same.
I think it will.
The music's going to be the same and the energy and all.
And I might not add, I think it's going to be better.
Okay.
Because the looky loos
can't get it.
The looky loos aren't going to come.
The looky loos are not going to come.
I don't think they're going to show
They're going to be pressed up against the fence looking to try to see.
That's fine. They can look.
They're not going to be in. No. So those that are there are going to be people that intended to be there.
There you go.
Okay.
People like you who bought tickets on day one.
Yeah, I did.
Day one. The people who bought them early bird tickets, they were intentional in their actions. Okay, they want to get the discount, but they're like, I can't miss this.
Yeah. I like discounts. I like early bird things because I'm on a budget. Everything costs, but when I saw that email coming through, hats off to you for crafting a formalized email.
Thank you.
Know what was going on, and I was like, "There's no better time than the present." And I just didn't buy one ticket; I bought 2. And the people I talked to bought them in pairs.
Yes.
Even more than that, because it was just a way to show our support.
Thank you.
And we get it as a entrepreneur, a business person. Money doesn't grow off on trees. No, and it costs to do everything that you do. And I think, unfortunately, people don't understand that because the sound bites are, well, you weren't charging before.
Correct.
So why are you charging now?
Correct.
So they don't understand the business model.
And I would be willing to bet. I would be willing to bet that those same people who ask those questions, like, do you know we had someone ask us on social media, where's the $5 going?
I believe you. Because people don't understand.
First of all, it's $5.
Yeah, where's it going?
First of all, Kanye, it's $5.
Where are you going to do it all? What are you doing with this money?
What are you doing with this $5?
What are you doing, Ramon? I mean, come on,
So yes, it costs money to run a business.
Yes.
And we pride ourselves in being very efficient.
Yes.
And as you mentioned, and we pride ourselves. I don't think that Macy's or Nordstrom's or the Hawks or any other big or Apple, they don't give you their balance sheet and tell you where every penny is going. But it costs money to run a business. Yeah. And whether we like it or not, it's a fun business. But it's a business.
It's still a business.
Yes.
It's still a business.
So I thank you for the platform to be able to explain that to
people.
Yeah. That, we're not charging because we're trying to get rich. No, we're trying to make it happen because honestly, we were at a place September 3rd. Yeah. Well, September 4th last year. The Grant Park neighborhood were so upset with us.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Disarray. We left the place in the bad.
No, we did our job.
Okay.
We paid someone to clean the park. We didn't clean it up in the manner in which they wanted it in a timely manner.
Okay.
But that's I disagree with that. It was done as timely as you could. Grant Park is pitch black. You can't clean it up at night.
You sure can.
And then the neighborhood, I think they just weren't prepared for that many people.
Okay. Okay.
And we understand that, so that's why we're making the compromise this year to lower the purposefully lower the number of people. But I think people need to understand that we were at a place where the city wants us, but they're not willing to give us money.
Okay now.
Okay now. The Office of Cultural Affairs, and nor do you want that. People need to understand that. Be careful. Be careful what you ask for, because when you take money from a city, they get also what? Control. It won't be House in the Park any longer if we give them that control.
Okay.
Understand?
I understand.
So by way of Jazz Fest, because Jazz Fest is run by the city. Hence the difference in how it looks now than it did 10 years ago.
Right.
Nevertheless, we were at a crossroads, where the shortfall from donations were so bad last year that I was ready to be done.
Really?
Yeah.
You gonna throw in the towel? On
number
13?
I was gonna be Barry Sanders and go out on top.
I'm messing with you. Somebody get him out of here. So you on 13, you're gonna leave?
Yeah.
Because it was just that overwhelming from a financial perspective.
Correct.
Yeah. So
we were in a place that even if the construction hadn't happened, we probably were going to go someplace else, and so that we could possibly charge. Yeah. And we just, honestly, we're not trying to make money. We're just going to break even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you can do that. A couple of points, because people don't realize just being an entrepreneur or business person, sometimes we do things because of the passion of it, right?
Correct.
The love of it, the reaction, the joy that it brings, and like it or not, it changes people's lives for that day.
It does.
For nothing else, it's a collective whole of people of all nationalities and backgrounds, regardless of where you're from, coming that one day to get this thing called house. And yes, the four gentlemen play different variations and different types of music, but it's all for the love of music.
Correct.
Right. So we do that. But the cost in doing that, sometimes it is a deterrent, because if you don't see it coming in, then you're like, you know what? Then what am I really doing this for? But my hat's off to you, because you said, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing it. Because now, Ramon, what you have, even though you didn't believe in it, you didn't think about it, you have legacy work now. This is something that people know about. Whether or not they can make it to the gathering every month, whether or not they can go to all the other house parties that are going on in our community in the underground scene or not, that is something that they know. I heard about this. People from out of state are telling people, don't you go to that thing that happens at the park and all those. So you have created something, hats off to you, and the brothers that support you in doing this, that one time a year we come and if we can help it, we ain't trying to do nothing else but be there with you on that day for that park. So congratulations in doing that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for acknowledging that.
Yeah, it's huge, because anything more than 2,000, when you get festival nod, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
So now, how does it feel to be a festival? You're a festival guy. How does that feel now?
I've been a festival guy for a long time now. I think it doesn't really hit me.
Until when?
It hits me about when I get done DJing. I typically go to the top of the park. I did it at Perkins, and I did it at Grant. I go to a place where I can see the vantage point and look at all the people, and I'm like, wow, we did that.
Wow,
we doing that. That's when it hits me that I'm a festival. And then when like this year, because of the changes, I've sought some consulting. So I'm working with a consultant who does a really big festival here. And when I'm talking to them and they knew about us, and we're brushing arms with the people who do the big boy festivals, and they know exactly who you are, that's when it's real. I was like, hey, we're a festival. Yeah. We're real.
You're real.
So
congratulations on that.
Congratulations.
I think it's well. I mean,
I think it will.
It's going to be different, but change was inevitable, because you were busting out the seams. So you got to kind of pivot and turn and do some things differently, right? Right.
Absolutely. And just for the record, like before we decided to charge, we did our research. Like I as you were in Croatia last week, I travel the world listening to this music, and when I'm at these festivals, I'm Understand, I'm writing down.
Yeah, you're taking notes.
They did that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to do that. They did that. You know, I'm a resident DJ at Mikasa Holiday. I pay attention to what they're doing. Been a Southport Weekender. You know, I've been. I can't think of some other festival, but you pay attention to what they do.
You do.
And so we've done our research, and I assure the crowd that we're going to do our best to do it right. So we're like, for example, we're selling tickets online. We could just sold paper tickets. Yeah, that would have been janky. Because then your ticket is the same ticket as this fraudulent ticket, you know?
Yeah. So you got to go online and use the technology and do all that. But, you know, but I want to say for those that are questioning where the money goes, I'm going to say this. As much as we love house music, it's still a genre that does not produce a lot of money.
Thank you for saying that. Because,
it doesn't produce a lot of money.
You know, because you're in our business, the monthly parties, none of us really are making a lot of money. But it's not just Atlanta. No. Chicago, Detroit, New York. Yeah. Because the club owners have no reason to keep us when they can go get the hip hop crowd who's popping bottles.
Well, there you go.
You know. Yeah. And so we're fighting to try to find a club. It's the same way on the festival circuit. Yeah. It's the same way. Same way. Yeah.
So if $5 is tough for you, then you might be that same person that's not buying anything at the bar.
Absolutely.
You're not buying no water.
Absolutely.
You're not doing anything. You're parking somewhere on the street for free. You're not doing anything. But you want a euphoric experience for nothing.
Correct.
And that, you know, we can't. All other genre of music we are willing to pay for.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I know you interviewing me, but why is that? Why?
I have no idea.
Why does
we stand on long? I don't know. We stand on long lines. We wait for tickets to go on sale. We running the tour, on the run tour. We doing all that. Like spend a lot of money to see people. But when it comes to little old house music.
So let me just drop another thing. Let's drop one more thing if I may poke
Yes, go ahead.
Why is it that the EDM people, but you're willing to pay $100 to go to Ultra?
Ooh. But that may not still be our same crowd, though.
It's not our same crowd, so we can't even just say it's house music.
Yeah.
So now we got to delve deep within inside and say, is it just us? Is it our genre of house that are being, for lack of a better word, cheap?
Ooh. I was thinking frugal, but you can say cheap.
You didn't censor me.
You can say cheap.
Okay, frugal.
Frugal, practical. On a budget and that type of thing.
You know, someone talked to me last night at the gathering.
Yes.
And they said, I didn't say it, they said it. They said, you realize that if you pay $10 for the house and park ticket, it's really $1.10 per hour that you're getting the party.
Yeah. Agreed.
Wow.
Agreed. I broke that down too. Yeah, I was saying $5 for 8 hours of music. You can't get that anywhere.
No.
That's how I look at it.
How much does it cost to get into the club in New York where you're from?
Oh, it's 20, 25. Easy.
For how many hours?
Maybe 4 or 5.
Okay, let's do the math.
If you're lucky, you can get 6, but that's it. But that's $20 to $25.
And I know you were in Croatia last week. I was supposed to be there. I know how much we paid for those Croatian tickets.
I got to whistle. Just to get over there.
It wasn't $5, was it?
Bro. Nothing over there was $5.
It wasn't $10?
It wasn't. No. Okay. No.
Thank you.
No.
How much was the boat ride?
Oh, yeah. It was a cost.
There you go.
You know, and we're dealing with euros and that type of thing, so you got to translate that money. But yeah, nothing over there was for $5. I can clearly say that for you know without stumbling over my words. But it was very good. It was a wonderful experience. But yeah, you want quality though. Sometimes you need to be willing to pay a little bit for that.
And absolutely, and I think that's I would like to address that. People ask, what the money. Have you ever heard our sound system go off?
No.
There you go.
No.
Have you ever had a police officer not be there for when you needed them?
No.
There you go.
No.
That's where the money goes.
Yeah.
So it goes. Trust me, there's a lot of innate costs that go with this.
Yeah, so, that's a lot. And you're moving up on the festival level, the grading. You're a C festival now, so it's a lot of responsibilities and things that you have to adhere to. So it's a lot. So how can people, I'm gonna ask this: how can people be a volunteer? Do you need more volunteers, or are you good? Do you need more?
We can always use volunteers.
Okay, so how can people be a volunteer?
They can go to the website, houseinthepark.org and /volunteer.
Okay.
And they can sign up, and you'll get a phone call from us later on.
Okay.
Volunteering is easy.
Okay.
As you said, it'll be passing out water. It'll be passing out garbage bags. It'll be wayfinding because this year, because it's a new year, we need to direct people where they should be, where they can go. So they'll be standing there. Hey, go here, go there. So it'll be easier this year because we are not accepting donations.
What?
That's it. We're not going to charge and accept donations.
What?
Yes. You going to drop the mic again?
You're not because it's a ticketed event, so correct. You can't? We
can. I made an executive decision not to.
You say not to.
If we can't make this money to have the event go on as planned with people paying for it, we don't need to do the event.
Wow.
We can no longer go into the day of hoping and praying that weather doesn't impact us and that people are, nice enough to give us a donation to pay bills. It's not a good way, an efficient way to run a business.
I heard that.
So if we can't make it on what ticket sales are and what vending and VIP is, then we won't make it. And I'll dig in my pocket again, but I will not ask for donations.
I heard that. Now you ain't asking, but if you feel it in your heart to give when you go in that park, you going to get that man some money. Just put a bucket up there, one of them white buckets.
Oh my goodness.
Just put it up there or something. A wave will happen, I'm sure. So you'll get some kind of donations because people get moved by the spirit of music or just the love and just the energy that goes on in there. So I know you're not asking, but people will probably bring and give. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
People can still get tickets?
Absolutely. Okay. They can go to www.houseinthepark.org /tickets and click on a button. It'll shoot you right to our ticketing site. Okay.
Are you going to cut them off the day of House in the Park?
So we have something in the works, Michelle, that is so exciting. We are working to partner with someone that is going to take this event to a next level. Yeah. And so if that goes through, I really think that we are going to sell out, so it's not going to be an issue of day of sales.
Really?
Yes. However, if we don't sell out, yes, we will cut sales off Saturday night, and everything else will be Sunday morning. Okay. You'll have to walk up. Now, understand though that the people who have their tickets will get in first. So I urge you buy tickets early.
Okay.
Don't get caught left out looking outside like this.
Right. And because it's a festival. No names at the door, no list. You're responsible. Bring your ticket. Bring your mobile app. Show your ticket online.
That's it.
Treat it just like you've been to any other outdoor festival.
Correct.
Because they're not trying to hear it at the gate.
They're not.
Okay.
And it's funny because I know you are a door girl sometimes, and you understand. I'm sure you can. I work plenty. I work Kai's door in Detroit. So as door people, you get tired of I'm on the list. I'm on the list. I'm on the list. There is no list for House in the Park. Yeah. Buy your tickets. The list was the $5 early bird.
There is no guest list tonight.
Yes.
No list. So don't even come with it.
No. So, yeah.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I
am too. I'm working. Yeah. I mean, we're working hard on this thing. Everything is not done, but we're putting the finishing touches on it. So if you don't see me out and you don't see me hanging, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it's coming together. I think we got a good team behind us, and we're excited.
New shirt designs?
Absolutely.
We got shirts? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Selling shirts on campus, on the at the park.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get them online or no? Just wait till the park?
You'll get them online after the fact.
After the fact.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So we got shirts. You're gonna have vendors there, food, alcohol, and all that kind of stuff.
We'll
everything's gonna be the same.
Correct. Only thing different is gonna be that little bit of fence around. That'll only be the difference.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, you as a DJ, are you working on music? Producing is your thing now. You're gonna be producing a little something.
I personally am not producing. However, when birds of a feather flock together,
you got it.
So I'm being pushed into it. Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Relatively reluctantly, but because I work and I travel, so but yeah, I'm going to start producing.
Okay.
And long story short, after House in the Park, I've committed to I'm gonna go sit up under Kai and Kim and Salai and stand, and I'm gonna make them teach me.
Learn something.
Yeah,
learn
absolutely.
something.
Yeah.
Learn something. Producing is awesome.
Absolutely.
How can people find you, Ramon? How can they find you?
I'm at Ramon Rawsoul on Facebook. Ramon Rawsoul. I'm Ramon Rawsoul on all social media channels.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
And then for the House in the Park side, how can they get?
It's HITP Atlanta on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Absolutely. Actually, Facebook is House in the Park Atlanta.
Okay.
But HITP Atlanta on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay. So we encourage everybody to follow that site now.
Yes.
So this way we can get updates and know what's going on, see all the pictures, see all the love, past and previous, and then the future. Absolutely. That's a good way to stay connected to one of the biggest festivals here in Atlanta. One of them.
Yeah, so just follow our social medias and the website, and we promise to keep you informed.
Yes.
Yeah, again, come closer, you'll get tired of us.
Yeah.
Because we need to make sure everyone understands. Because what we don't want is, as a door, we don't want no problems at the door. Yes, and that's what makes it a little different, because some of the things that you may have as a patron, some of the things that you didn't like or you saw that wasn't cool, we cannot control that. So the gate is actually a good thing. Gate is a good thing. Keep telling myself that.
It's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine. I want to thank you, Ramon, for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Spending some time. This was a pleasure having a conversation with you, because I think people needed to hear your side and just understand where you're from and what was your driver and how did House in the Park get here. So thank you for being so transparent.
Absolutely.
Thank you for allowing us to share with you on that day for 13 years. We're going to do it for the 14th year.
Yes.
We're looking forward to doing it. Hats off to the men that hold you up, the brethren, DJ Kemet, Salah Nase, and Kai Alse.
My brothers for life.
Your brothers that hold you down every year doing that. We wish them all the best, and you the best in doing it for that day. For those of you that are watching and listening, if you've not gotten your ticket and you're here in the Atlanta area, I'm trying to tell you, like, an ounce of prevention, you know what I'm saying, is better than the cure. So you need to go ahead and go online and get these tickets. Are kids free? Is there?
Yeah, actually, kids are free, 10 and under.
Free. Kids are free, 10 and under. So there's really no reason or no excuse why you can't come and be a part of this. It is euphoric. It is something about it. It's a magical day. And I might be biased because I love house music.
But that's the thing.
I love it.
That's the thing, if I may, I don't think it's just about
It's not
house
just about
music.
house, though.
I have to tell this testimony. We have had people who have met at House in the Park year 3, got married year 6, and then had a baby year 10, and now they're out there celebrating together.
I ain't messing with him.
Yes. So it's not just about the music. It's about the people.
It's about
House in
the
the Park
people.
The 4 of us, we're the backdrop. You guys make House in the Park.
It's a community thing.
Yes.
It is about the people. It's about the love.
Absolutely.
It is just a very good day. So thank you, Ramon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for doing it. All the best. Nothing but much continued success to you and everything that you do.
Thank you.
I'll be out there. You know, I'm gonna go up front.
I know. I always see you up front.
I got to. I got to get up front a little bit, and then I fade in the back. But I gotta get the love, so I will be there. You guys make sure you get your tickets. For me, Real Chicks Rock, you know I am everywhere. Shouts out to For the Record. We did For the Record yesterday, and Moose Music behind Soul Village. Thank you for everybody that came out. Thank you to Torres and Rosarius for allowing me to be a part of that. That was a wonderful day yesterday. That is what Real Chicks Rock is all about. We're all about doing things that empower us through our communities. That event helped young ladies that are down with I Love Me, and it's all about teaching them music and getting them instrumental in music and DJing and all that. So shouts out to the lady that's running that. Thank you for partnering with us yesterday. It was just a really great day. We got so many other things going on. We're looking to do another grant writing seminar here in Atlanta, so stay tuned for that. That's going to happen in the fall. Shouts out to my brother, stands up for Tambor. Tambor will be celebrating their 9th year. the third Saturday of this month. So we hope that you'll be able to come through the doors. For me, I am everywhere. I am on Instagram, Real Chicks Rock. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I got a website. Yeah, get at me.
You everywhere.
I'm everywhere. But until next time, you guys continue to rock on and take care. Bye.
Peace.